Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's weekly Town Hall meeting, July 25th, 2022. Happy Monday. Today's agenda is projects and development updates, marketing updates, collaborations, and Q&A. Robinson, can you please get us started with projects and development updates?
Thank you. The first slide is about our process improvements, so earlier the slide used to talk about elk integration. Now we have figured out that elk is little too heavy for our requirements, and we are exploring other options. And the log aggregation feature is now mostly done using Grafana, Prometheus, and a set of associated tools. This is like very close to completion, and from next week onwards, I hope we'll be able to see the status as integrated with various deployments that we have. And the next item is the Dex UI. So we were having the QA of release 0710, which had the major version feature being the Whale Vault integration. We have one more item left to be verified in this particular release. So that's why I've mentioned it as delayed. I hope we are having new QA members joining the team, and I hope that will speed up our overall QA process. And we also have created the Sapphire-based test cases for the Whale Vault Dex UI integration. And right now we had around 37 items in pre-release mode, which is to say that around the development team had completed some 37 bugs and features which was to be released. So we are also looking into this release as we speak. And the production version remains the same. Hopefully, once we complete the current version's release, we will upgrade the production version as well. So here is our charts. We have the historic status. I have changed it in such a way that the previous status is now combined with this one column. The current status is being we have the major feature, the Whale Vault one is completed, and we have quite a few items in either testing or in progress mode. As I mentioned, I also have large number of items awaiting release. So the next week, the status will have much more numbers in it. On the next UI, we have the swag tab is completed. And in addition to that, we have started working with a newly hired product manager. So we are having some challenges with our functional specs implementation and the design. They had kind of diverged over a period of time. So we're trying to align these three different versions so that we have a unified single version of Tooth. So we have started working on that, and it's in progress. And we have also created a new release which is available for QA. So here is our charts. So we only have approximately two developers on this, because we have some other apps like NFT, lottery, etc. in verification. So that's why the progress is not looking so bright here. On the blockchain updates, we are making steady progresses with our Ethereum Suns implementation. So we are able to test both deposit and withdrawal between Ethereum and Peerplays chains in our development environment. So this is not feature complete yet, but with some qubits, we are able to do the deposit. There is a lot more code to be written, but in general, it's safe to say that it is possible to implement deposit and transfers between Ethereum and Peerplays. So we are a lot more confident with Ethereum Suns right now. And now that we have figured out how to proceed to the next level, we will be working on the detailed designs also. In addition to that, another upcoming activity is that the Hive blockchain, there is an upcoming release, mostly release number 26, which is going to be a hard fork release. So we have started verifying the Hive Suns functionality against this new release. So there could be some challenges because Hive has introduced some new features. So based on this, we may have to make some changes, but at this point, we're not sure of any changes. So this verification is also started at this point. So this is a cross chain. So this slide has the cross chain transfer details of both Bitcoin and Hive. So this was after our hard fork. We have tested Bitcoin deposit and withdrawal, and also Hive deposit and withdrawal. So this screen has the screenshot showing the cross chain transactions. So this is part of our regression testing on the mainnet. So these features are working as expected after our latest hard fork. This slide has the charts for the progress. On the trade hands, our major focus is on developing the user detail view and changes to the header view. So that's on progress. And our CSAD deployment is also available under trade hands.peerplays.download. Okay, here is our charts. So these charts looks just perfect. The milestone says 100% complete, and we have all the items marked in the milestone completed. And the next item is Express NFT, where we have good news here. So we have the general availability release of version 1 available right now. And we've also completed and published installation instructions as part of our README. We have also recorded our demo video, which showcases how to use the NFT functionalities against Express NFT. So this project stands completed, and the source code is available in GitLab for anybody to use it. The next item is the NFT lottery, which is the 50/50 or sweeps feature that we have. Now we're trying to get our implementation, the product tested and verified against our latest mainnet, testnet. But since we're not having the installation instructions, this is taking longer than expected, but we are making some good progress here. On the Python library, we have ported all the text functionality from Bit.js. That's completed. Now we have started looking into the Sun functionality. So the Sun functionality, both Bitcoin and Hive Sun's functionality, this was not incorporated into the Python library. So we are slowly bringing in those features to the Python library. Pookie Pro and related apps. There are no major, apart from the fact that we are trying to incorporate the packaging into the CI. So once that is done, the packaged apps, Bookie Pro app can be downloaded directly from the GitLab. So that's the only item which is pending in this context. That's all. Yeah, that's all from the development team. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Bob. Okay, let's get started with marketing updates. Sala, can you start us off, please?
Thank you, Kelly. Good morning, everyone. For the marketing update for the last week, the SWOT project analysis is compiled and to be reported. The strategic planning for the marketing plans for the remainder of 2022 have been worked on and will be communicated with the team to start the execution. For the tutorial videos and for witness documentation, it's been fine-tuned, almost finalized. The team is working on creating the articles for all the products such Peerlink, Peerinfo, etc. As Robinson mentioned, the development team communicated us the Express NFT demo. So we are working on editing it and creating the graphics and videos for it, and then soon to be communicated and released. So for the marketing performance for the last week, in terms of analytics, we're still seeing good traffic to the website across, and the bounce rate is still a bit high compared to the standard, the industry standard, but we're working on optimizing it. Here are the main pages that bring traffic to the website. Most of them are the career pages, and also the mainnet release still getting traffic to the site. And as we started the witness documentation pages, we're seeing traffic to that as well. For the social media performance, for the social media performance last week, we seen a bit down compared to the week before. And I mentioned last week we will be starting a new strategy and execution for the new plan to get more engagement across all social media. And we'll be starting this week to see the effect of it across all social media and email as well. So that's the update for the marketing and performance for the last week. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Sala. Jonathan, collaboration update, please.
Good day. So this is the collaboration update for the past 2 weeks, actually, because we didn't have an update last week. We had a series of calls with Gaming Benefits Corporation. Again, for those who who haven't kept up on all the collaborations, this is for the regulated charitable gaming marketplace. And with our collaboration with them, they'll be utilizing Peerplays as part of this regulatory play to provide gaming for the charitable marketplace in North America. With our calls, we had a review regarding Peerplay's functionality as a public blockchain to be able to facilitate regulatory requirements. What was interesting was that the feature that we have in Peerplays is unique with our hierarchy role-based permissions that enables us to do transactions in a way that other public blockchains can't. And this is actually why we're still having these discussions with this company to be able to work with the regulators. There was a review in relation to how regulators might start actually run Peerplays nodes, and that will be an ongoing discussion, I think. But all of it was very positive. The innovation here essentially is to change the way reporting is done in the regulated marketplace. Instead of the way it's done now, where regulators essentially play cat and mouse with operators, and operators, just give reports to the regulators, it will all be transparent, where the regulators would basically have a copy of the blockchain where all the transactions are taking place, and the operators would be able to submit their transaction. They'll be able to submit their report, and then it would simply match with what is being reported on the blockchain. So pretty cool stuff, and I'm pretty excited about it. So that's all progressing rather well. There's some more materials we have to go over. As was mentioned earlier, we have a new product manager and program manager who have joined the team, and we are just starting to bring them into this collaboration so that we can get more clarity on the requirements. The other collaboration, Avalon Meta Labs, as I reported previously, we started work on the SSO, that single sign-on operation, using another library, which is financial marketplace secure, and that's well underway. The devs have been working on that for some time. We also have a meeting lined up with them, and we've also been collaborating back and forth on technical aspects of that. But aside from that, we have a meeting lined up to also review how the Scenes community platform will be utilized in relation to Peerplays. So those are the primary collaborations. Aside from that, we also have an update in regards to staffing. As I mentioned, we've got a new program manager who's joined us. His name's JM. He's got many years of experience, very excited to be doing the work we're doing here with Peerplays. We also have Ty, who also has many years of experience, who also used to be working with Wax blockchain, and some other team members who are not with us anymore. Michael Dixon, who was head of content marketing, his last day was last week, and Victor Lopez, his crew, who was handling the website content for Peerplays. Not the content, but the structure, the implementation, essentially. He's no longer with us also. So right now, we've already received numerous responses from other content marketing heads eager to join the Peerplays team. And we have lined up interviews this week for that as well. So if you happen to know somebody who is very talented and being able to and is eager to be able to work with Peerplays, be sure to send them over to Peerplays LinkedIn, where you can see the job posting that's available. It'll certainly be helpful in regards to finding people who'd be aligned with Peerplays values. So that is the collaboration update for this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Questions, comments, thoughts? If there's none from here, none came in from the community either. So that will end today's town hall meeting. Thank you all for joining us on July 25th, 2022, and we will see you next week. Thank you. Happy Monday.